Hello, everybody. In this lesson, we are going to talk about present perfect. This is one of those challenging tenses in English. Present perfect is used to talk about past actions with present consequences, or when we're talking about an unfinished action in the past or an unfinished state, then also in this lesson, we're going to talk about the use of just and already, how we can use just and already in present perfect tense, and yet and still. Here are some examples for present perfect. For example, we say, I have studied English for 3 years, or she has lived in London since 2010. When you say that she has lived in London since 2010, it means that she is still in London. Or another example is, I have lost my phone, so I can't call you. Then, when you say I have lost my phone, it means that you don't have your phone now. Therefore, you can't call him. He has forgotten his homework, so he can't submit it today. You see here that in present perfect, we use have and has, have or has, and third form of the verb. For example, I have lost. Lose, lost, lost. I'm using the third part of the verb. Or he has forgotten. Forget, forgot, forgotten. So he has forgotten his homework. I have forgotten my homework. You have forgotten your homework. So when you have forgotten your homework, you can't submit it today. When I have forgotten my homework, I cannot submit it today. I have just finished my dinner. Now, we're going to talk about how we use just or already in present perfect. You know, these two words, or let's say adverbs, show or they show kind of emphasis. For example, I have just finished my dinner. It means that just now or already, or just a few minutes ago, or a few seconds ago. Or we can say she has already watched a movie. Then this is a kind of emphasis that she has already watched the movie. And we've got yet, which we usually use with a negative or a question in the present perfect form. For example, have you finished your work yet? And when you answer, you might say, I have not finished my homework yet. Then it's just the opposite of already, because already is used in positive sentences. You say, I have already finished my work. It means that I am done. But when you say, I have not finished my work, you might add yet, means until now I've not been able to finish it. So if you want to to learn this and automatize the language inside yourself and internalize it, you need to have more practice, and you need to uh, construct more examples. Now let's have some practice together. Here we've got two sentences which we are going to complete with present perfect tense. The first one, A, we travel to many countries. Okay, this is talking about, you're going to talk about your experience in your life. So what are the things that you have done until now, for example? Then the correct answer is, we have traveled to many countries. What other experiences do you have? I have written 3 books, or I have played in 5 movies, or she has. When you're talking about another person, you talk about your father, for example, your mom, you say that she has, my mom, she has written 3 books. Then the next one, B, she not study for the exam yet. This is the negative form and we use yet. She has not studied for the exam yet. She has not studied for the exam yet. Or when you talk about yourself, you might say, I have not studied for my exam yet. Or I have not studied enough for the IELTS test yet. Then, if you say that I have already taken my test, for example, you take your IELTS test and you get the score that you desire, then you might say, I have already taken my IELTS test. Perfect. So now here are some more practice. Then here we can say, write sentences using the present perfect tense with just and already. Okay, already we practiced this, but we're going to have some more practice. For example, I finished my breakfast just now. Just now. I have finished my breakfast just now. And the next one is, I have watched a movie already. Then you can see something here. Already is coming at the end of the sentence. Or another choice is, you can say, I have already watched the movie. Both of them are correct. It depends. I mean, this shows the type of the emphasis that you've got on the sentence. So you can put it at the end of the sentence or after I have already watched the movie. Then what you need to do, as I told you, is to produce more examples. And when you're reading a text, you should be careful about the type of the sentences in the text sometimes and check how many present perfect tenses have been, how many present perfect sentences have been used in the text. Especially when you're reading a storybook or a novel, then this can help you a lot. And for more practice and to get a shortcut to the goal that you have, especially for the IELTS courses, you can join us and join our classes. You see that the courses that we are presenting are IELTS preparation classes, spoken English, and business English. Thank you for your time and thank you for following us. Then you can send us your comments to make better lessons for you, and thank you.